Welcome back to Over the Hill Acres. You could not ask for a more beautiful fall than we are getting here in Western New York this year. This is unbelievable. I love this type of weather. It's sunny out. It's low 70s, breezy. The leaves are falling. It's dry. Not a bunch of mud out. It's perfect. Other than my bout with kidney stones that I've been dealing with, I still have a little more to go through. I got a little surgery to go through in a week and a half, but after that I should be fine and back on my feet and back to work the way I want to be, so everything should be okay. But while that takes place, I have a little project I'm going to get started on for the winter time here. I got to get this done before snow flies. It's time to start tearing this plow apart. I know everybody's going to have a conniption because this plow is in really good shape, but I don't have a truck to put it on. Well, I do, but it's not going on my truck. I'm taking this blade off and I'm going to fabricate the plate for it and put it on my tractor. I'm going to turn it into a snow pusher so I have something to clean up my driveway with. I bought this unit at an auction for 140 bucks. I'm going to take it apart. I got a buddy who wants the frame and lights and hydraulic part of it, so I'm going to pull the pins, take that off. I have a skid steer plate up in the other barn that I'm going to bring down, and we're going to fabricate the mounts for it and hook it up to this, and add some sides on the plow, and we'll be good to go this winter. So I've been doing all my plowing with a back blade at the moment. I'd like to have a front blade too. The bucket works, but it just doesn't do a good job for moving snow as a snow pusher would. With that being said, let's get a few tools and start tearing this apart. Gonna need some pliers, a hammer, nothing major. It doesn't look like it's gonna be too big of a job. There's 3 pins to pull. It just all depends on how tight they're in there. Couldn't ask for a beautiful day to do this. I'm going back to work tomorrow, so I'm going to start on this today. Give me something to do for the afternoon. One pin has a roll pin in it. The seed's in there pretty good. We're just going to grind it off. pins out, and that'll be off. Now just the big center pin. Let me get a punch. Alrighty then. One issue. Now it's hitting on the front piece up there. Pin won't come out any further until I raise that up. So we'll have to disconnect that front cylinder. Not using it, but I grind that chain off too. Now I should be able to get the pin out the rest of the way. Yeah, put a little pressure on this. And lifting it up a little. Okay, so the framework is all stripped off of there. I put the rest of the frame out back, waiting for that gentleman to come pick it up later. And I have this skid steer quick attach plate here that I had bought for a previous project, which I decided not to do. It's going to get welded onto the back side of the plow. So now we just got to get everything set up, lined up, figure out what we need for gussets, and get it welded in place. Okay, it's in position. I have some welding to do. a lot of welding to do. We've got to do some fabricating and make some brackets to weld onto the plow, to go onto the plate, and so forth. But I just wanted to get things lined up to see what it was going to look like. And I think that will work perfect on that tractor. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, that loud noise, running noise. Sounds like a log skidder. That is actually the fire boat they have on our local lake. They're doing training tonight. That is about 3 miles away from me, and it is loud. But that thing runs to beat all. It's a fan boat, and it is fast. They got it so they can do water rescues, and it's capable of going across the ice. Also, if somebody should fall in during ice fishing season or something like that in the lake, plus other townships in the county will be able to call on these guys if they have water rescues. So that's what that noise in the background was. As for welding this up onto the tractor, I'm gonna have to take it to my buddy's house next door, put it in his garage. He's got a level concrete floor. That way everything can be sitting level and plumb when we go to weld this together. So when I use it, it's not crooked on the tractor. I don't have a level floor here to do that on at the moment. So we'll probably load it up and take it over to his place this weekend and get this finished up. All right, I think that's enough for tonight. We're gonna wrap this video up. It's almost 7 o'clock, time to relax and chill out a little bit before bed. So the next video on this will be in a week or so. I'm gonna have my son come over and help give me a hand welding that. He's a professional welder. He has his own truck with a welder and everything right on it. I have a welder here, but it's not a big powerful one. It does the job for fixing things, but structural stuff, it's not powerful enough to get the welds to penetrate deep enough. So he has the equipment for that. We'll go up to my buddy's garage, do it on his concrete floor inside his shop. That way we know everything's level and true. So come on back and join us for finishing this up. That'll be part 2 of this video. Hope everyone has a good evening, and we'll talk to you soon.